Round 3 of the video, round 5 of the league. Currently 2-2, lost to 2 Marvel decks. Hand has a bunch of Madness cards, no enablers, no consistent clock, basically nothing going on for it. So we're on 6. I like this a lot better. Definitely don't need second Bedlam Reveler. Happily put that thing on the bottom of our deck. And we have a Mardu opponent. So we have Axe Temper, which is great. They play a Heart, that would be ideal, but they play Inspector instead, which is it's also fine. So we have Axe Temper into Voice Temper. So this could be good. This could be good. And we're just going to take out the Inspector so we don't take a point. We're definitely going to Voice Temper on the Scrounger just for tempo, effectively. Drew Faith of the Devoted, but not going to wait on it. And now we are reasonably far ahead, I would say. So we can establish Faith, especially since our opponent didn't do anything. I would think that they would want to crack Clue main, but I guess they're just bringing back the Scrounger instead, which is reasonable. I would imagine that if you're playing against a deck like mine, that you just want to put a clock on me. That is certainly respectable. Caravan is in the house. Alright. So we could just Reveler, drain our opponent. We could cut and then Reveler. I don't think that's that bad. We could cut and then just Defiance, which is probably better. I don't know though. If my opponent is like threatening Gideon next turn, right? I'd certainly much rather have the 3/4 in play. So yeah, I think this is alright. Just fighting for the board. Glory be. We are down a Cut Ribbons and a Defiance. We have Flow Temper. I guess I pretty much know I'm going to do this, so I might as well do this now. I'm not gaining a whole lot by holding this open. So, perfect play would have been cycling first. Effectively, nothing changes, but... Glorybringer. Too good. My opponent is kind of clowning me. We're in such a good spot. What happened? What happened? I don't think we're really in a position to be trying to race our opponent, you know, so kind of got to deal with their stuff. They're going to hit me down to 4. I can Defiance next turn, drain them for 4. Which, depending on what their follow-up, could be good. So yeah, I don't think I want to play my land. God, the Glorybringer was such a huge tempo swing. It was really sick. Yeah, other Scrappy is bad. If they have another way to activate Caravan, I don't think I can win. Yeah, they also just have cut ribbons to finish me off too, so. Yep, dead. So my opponent seemed rather aggressive. How many Defiances can I cut? If I bring in the other Reveler, it could be all of them. Feels kind of weird to cut an Alms, but I do want things that interact with the board. The thing about Alms is that it gains me life and gives me a little bit more time. But I do think this is correct. At least for my configuration. So no spell, or no lands rather. Also no lands. It's not a great way to end this league, but did what we could. At least we got to showcase the power of a Glorybringer out of our opponent's deck. Good enough. Despite Temper being great with basically like all the cards in my hand, certainly can't keep it. So, sad day. Sad day. Tilt. So I need the Reveler to catch up at some point. Probably want the Suns to catch up too. So I don't think I can really axe the Exemplar. I don't know. Now I can certainly axe Alms and not feel bad about it. It's effectively break even, except we deal them 3. And we don't get to voice on 2, which maybe we wanted to do. Sweltering Suns is kind of hit or miss. And I could hit or miss my land drop. If we hit now, we'll just cast it. No, we don't. Alright. Faith is slow. The Smoldering Marsh is also slow. We're in trouble. That puts me to 11. Ugh. Oh, I think I have to do this, and then they hit me for 4. That's probably okay. I'd much rather have Magma Spray instead of this, I think. Gideon dead? Nahiri. It's a combo with Heart. for a few different reasons. Get to loot away your excess hearts, and you have a bunch of loyalty to actually crew. Rawr, get bit. Draw the Bi-Forces when they're not good. Don't draw them when they're not good. Or don't draw them when they would be good. Grumble, grumble. could Reveler there, but I think I want to axe this heart. Because otherwise I'm under too much pressure. In the meantime, I'm just going to lose to Nahiri eventually, but... So the first game was, I was ahead for a brief shining moment. This game was, my opponent was ahead, and they did Mardu things where they just stay ahead if they get there. So Reveler's going to have to be real good. It was not. It was not that good. Could play Alchemist and just lose to Glorybringer. Instead, I'll sit. I will sit. They're going to Disintegration my thing. And I'm going to go to 2, and then I'm going to go to 0. And then I'm going to lose the game due to state-based actions.